Hello, good morning. Welcome back to another day's video. So today I'm going to be making some oxtail. So first, what you have to do, you have to go through each piece and see if there's any fat on it, and you can trim the fat if needed. But this seems fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean it. So I'm going to add some salt. And some vinegar. The vinegar will help to tenderize the meat. So I'm just going to add in some cold water and let it soak for a good 15 to 20 minutes or whatever time you've got. So I've washed my meat. I'll give it a little rinse as well. So you can see it's changed colour. You see it looks a little bit pale. So now I'm going to season. So I'll show you my seasoning. So we got some celery, some sweet pepper, got 3/4 sweet pepper, 1 celery, 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, 1 tomato, medium size, 1 medium sized carrot, 3 medium onions, 6 cloves of garlic. I got some fresh thyme from my garden. And my church sister gave us some fresh bay leaves yesterday. So that's the green seasoning I'm using. So it's all natural herbs here. I'm just going to pop them into my blender. Three-quarters of a green pepper, sweet pepper. And I'm not going to put all of the pepper, it's going to be too spicy. About half with a bit of the seeds. Some of my fresh thyme. I'm going to add some pimento seeds. Handful. Coriander seeds. Handful. Some cloves. Not too much, 5. Some black pepper. Half a teaspoon, some paprika, 1 teaspoon, another teaspoon, some salt to taste, 1 teaspoon, Himalayan salt. I'm going to add a splash of oil. And I'm going to blend that. This is what the consistency looks like. Oh, the smell on that. Pour it over. I'll save some for later. You don't want too much because I'm going to brown this off. And go in, give it a gentle rub. There you have it. I'm going to leave this to marinate. Ideally, if you have time, overnight, or if you haven't got time, at least an hour or 2 before cooking. Alright, I'm just going to brown off my oxtail. I'm just adding some oil to my frying pan. Give it a quick turn. Okay, so I finished browning all the oxtail pieces. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water so it can continue cooking because it's quite tough. It's a tough meat. so it will take about 2 hours or so. So I'm just going to set my time on here. But what I'll do, I'll test it halfway to make sure that it's not overcooked, because I don't want the meat falling off the bone too much. So I'm just gonna, all my leftover seasoning that I had, I've added a little bit of water to it. I'm just gonna add it to my pan so it can help finish cooking the meat. 4 to 5 minutes later, most of the water is dried out. I'm going to add some more water to this. It's soft, but not as soft as I want it. I want it to be falling off the bones. So I'm going to add some boiling water so it can simmer some more. And see, the fork is piercing it. Add some boiling water. I've got another hour 15 to go. Okay, just over 1.5 hours, and this is what we have. So 33 minutes left on my timer, so I'm just going to check to see what's going on in the pot. Most of the water is dried down, so I'm going to be adding some more water to this. But as you can see, almost falling off the bone. Okay. So I'm going to be adding in the rest of my ingredients. So I'm going to add some carrots, 1 medium carrot. I'm going to add my 2 potatoes. I've got some fresh thyme that's left over and some bay leaf. I've got my sweet pepper. And I haven't got any butter bean. You normally use butter bean, but I haven't got any, and I'm just not going to go to the shop just for butter beans. So I'm just going to use the other beans that I've got in the kitchen. Covered at the moment. It really doesn't matter. And I'm going to add some more boiling water to the pot, and then I'm going to taste to see if it's salty enough. I can add more salt in a bit more boiling water, and leave it to simmer. Okay, so we've got another 31 minutes on the timer. So when I come back, my potato should be cooked. And I'm just going to taste if it's salty enough. Alright. I'm going to check back in the next 25 minutes or so. So if I need a little bit more salt, I can add it to it. And if the gravy needs thickening, then I can mash in the potatoes or something to make it a little bit thicker. So see you in 25 minutes. Some onions, just 1 more onion. Okay, 4 minutes to go, and this is what's going on in the pot. Potatoes are cooked. Carrots are cooked. Everything is cooked. Looking lovely. The meat, let's check. As you can see, it's falling off the bone. See, it's breaking apart. So this is what you want. See, it doesn't take much effort for it to just come off the bone. That's what you're looking for. You know that it's cooked. I think I want a little bit more gravy in this. I'm just going to taste it to see if it's have enough salt and everything else. Could do with a little bit more salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of tomato ketchup. And if you want your gravy to be a bit thicker, you can mash in some of the potatoes. You don't need to add any flour to it. You can if you want to, but I don't. And it's already thick from all the sauces. Or you can mash in some of the beans. It's totally up to you what you want to do. But that's what I tend to do. So you can see how rich the gravy is. I'm going to need a little bit more of that though to eat with my rice and peas. So I'm going to add some more of the boiling water. And along with the browning process, I would say 2 hours 15. That's how long it took to cook this oxtail. So I'm just going to leave it on the warm mode until I'm ready to serve dinner. So I've got a warm mode on this thing. Let's see how much time is left on it. Time is done, so it's turned itself off. So I'm just going to pop it back on and leave it on the lowest temperature, which is 65 degrees Celsius, to keep my, because by the time the rice and peas finish steaming, the gravy will be reduced enough for us to serve dinner. And there you have it. So there it is, 2 hours later. It's coming off the bone. That's what you're looking for. Minimum effort to get it off the bone. Some thick gravy, some potato, some beans, some carrots, a little bit of heat from the Scotch bonnet. Beautiful. Cooked oxtail. I'm just going to plate it up now. And there you have it. Beautiful. So, as always, I'm gonna try. Okay, so there, falling off the bone. Not much effort to get it off. I'll try with some potato. It was absolutely worth the effort. I think I've been cooking for a good 3.5 hours or more. That is so good. And don't forget the juice. This is some watermelon and apples with some fresh turmeric and a lime. So good. So good. I hope you'll be trying this recipe. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll try this recipe. You will not be disappointed. So as always, take care of yourself and each other. God bless. Bye bye.